Tracking the weather on our first alert forecast. I love Long Beach.
You know all about Long Beach.
It is cool till around noon because of that.
But here inland in the valleys, once you get to the valleys, everything's nice and sunny and then warm, right? But I can tell you that we've been a little bit cooler outside, so that's right. We had some marine layer at the beaches, and that's why we're in the 60s and 70s there. If you go inland, that's where we've got some warmer temperatures. Los Angeles, downtown, in the 70s now, and we've got some 80s in the Inland Empire where the sun is shining already. So today is going to be a nice day ahead. We've got temperatures coming in the low 90s for the Inland Empire, 80s and 90s for the deserts with 80s in the Orange County area and 80s downtown in LA. All around, we are going to start to cool down here into the weekend, so that's going to feel really nice, and we're finally going to feel like fall as we head to next week. So get you ready for that. But tonight, big game at Dodger Stadium. We'll get you that forecast here for Game 5. First pitch, 5:08. We've got temperatures at 77. So if you're headed to the stadium, you may not need that jacket, but carry it with you because at the end of the game, we've got things cooling down. And if there are any extra innings, we're going to see things cool down fast as well. Those clouds will return into tomorrow, and we're going to talk about a cooler forecast for your weekend. Stay tuned to the details on that. I'll have that in a few minutes from now. Back to you, McCullough.
Shanna, thanks so much as we move into the weekend.
I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights, McCullough. I think one day if I'm awake late enough, I'll be able to see it. Hopefully it comes on back. All right. Well, if you were able to see that last night, good for you. The skies were mostly clear for those higher elevations, the mountains, the deserts, and you're far away from the lights that you could see them. So that's wonderful to know. Here this morning, we started off with deeper marine layer, but that is starting to clear for a lot of locations, including the beaches. Now in Los Angeles, the sun is shining, so temperatures are feeling nice. They're going to be in the 70s and 80s, some 90s inland today, but we're slowly cooling down into the weekend. And by next week, you're going to notice a bigger change in those temperatures. It'll feel like fall. So let's get to the details. Next few days, again, high pressure is going to exit, getting replaced by an area of low pressure that'll push that along, helping to cool things down. Northern areas, the Pacific Northwest, will get some rain. However, we are going to stay dry. We're only going to cool down. And next week, we'll follow that up with a secondary system that'll help keep things nice and cool. So looking at Van Nuys, 90 today, 80s for your Saturday, taking it down to the low 80s as we head to Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're taking it down even more. So there's your fall-like weather coming back to Southern California. Overnight lows will cool down as well. So you're really going to start to feel things cool down. It will be one of those seasons where we start to layer your clothes up. We'll be cool in the morning, warm in the afternoon, and cool at night. It's just how it goes. All right, everybody, high clouds here today. Not a bad day at all. We've got some 80s and 90s overhead with temperatures in the 70s for the mountains. If you want to head out to the mountains this weekend, it's going to feel just the same, if not cooler. Temperatures in the 90s here today for the Inland Empire, 91 in San Bernardino, low 90s for you in Lake Elsinore and Paris. Orange County temperatures coming in the 80s for Anaheim, Santa Ana, and Irvine. 70s at the beaches. We've got a nice day for you here coming in Malibu. 71 degrees, not too bad there, with some 90s in Van Nuys and downtown LA. Look forward to 83 in Los Angeles. Some high 80s from Sherman Oaks through Glendale and Alhambra. Morning clouds clearing to that sun that we're seeing right now. All right, for the weekend, we've got temperatures coming down, like we mentioned, Saturday and Sunday for the LA Basin, Orange County. Upper 70s, then low 70s to follow as we head to Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, the coolest days here of the 7-day period, and that's because of that secondary system increasing the clouds. So far, we don't have a chance of rain here in Southern California, but definitely up north, they might get that potential. Temperatures back in the 70s for you in the valley, so fall-like weather is coming back here. All right, deserts, we're looking at your weekend. 90s for you now. We'll be looking at some 80s for the weekend, 70s and 80s for Wednesday and Thursday of next week. And for the mountains, also looking at a cool down with those overnight lows getting chilly. 32 as we head to Sunday. Same thing for the rest of the week. Even cooler as we head to Thursday, where overnight lows in the mountains will dip down to 30 degrees. All right, we'll have another update for you here coming up throughout the afternoon. McCullough, back to you.
Shanna, thanks so much.